Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the actual news, only 80% redacted.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying our videos, please like and subscribe and share. And if we get enough viewers, I will challenge Chris Cuomo to a boxing match.
You should be mad as hell, and you need to show these people you will not take it anymore.
Governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo's top aide, Melissa DeRosa, admitted that they had lied about how many elderly home patients had died last year when Cuomo prematurely discharged patients from hospitals and back into nursing homes where they infected many others. They had originally claimed it was 8,000 deaths when it was really more like 15,000 deaths, which is almost double. Awful.
This morning, growing fallout for New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and his administration over withholding COVID death toll numbers in nursing homes. His top aide, Melissa DeRosa, telling Democratic lawmakers this week on a private call, "We froze," concerned that the information was going to be used against us.
I think I left my charger in the closet.
Wait, before you go in that closet, I should probably tell you I've killed so many senior citizens and left them in there.
What?
Yeah, see, I thought you would be mad, so I never told you. But now I feel like it's a good time to tell you, now that you're definitely going to find out.
Oh. Well, I mean, that's kind of sweet. Maybe you should write a book and 1 million liberal people will buy it.
Yeah, and I've already got an Emmy nod.
It's now my distinct pleasure to present the 2020 International Emmy Founders Award to Governor Andrew Cuomo, with a little help from some of my fellow New Yorkers.
Congratulations, Andrew, on your much-deserved Founders Award.
Governor Andrew Cuomo, you are the man. What?
CNN, who totally hates Trump because he made them $1 billion every year he was president and rejuvenated their dying network, was thrilled to be able to talk about his second impeachment this week.
We have months and months and months of the big lie, of the election lie. And today was basically a legal demonstration of whataboutism.
Wow, way to tear into him, CNN talking heads. It's like Batman, knowing he can come out of retirement to fight the Joker. Because when he's not fighting crime, he's another rich billionaire donating to super PACs so they'll keep using his bat-shaped drones.
One fundraiser with my pals. You'll never need another cent.
Batman votes Republican to keep his job necessary.
We're criminals, Alfred. We've always been criminals.
Now, some people say all MAGA people are dumb because they're told that by CNN and other liberal news networks. Not true. MAGA supporters are all different. Some have slack jaws and far apart eyes that indicate an unspecified developmental disorder. Some will get fired from CVS because they smell bad and don't know how to shower. Some are QAnon supporters with concussions. Some eat 14,000 calories a day and think masks are stupid because their mom drank when they were pregnant. And some have a hard time shitting and they can't stand fucking their hideous spouse. And some of them think wrestling is real and coronavirus isn't real because they already feel physically terrible all the time anyway. Some of them were cast in Star Wars and say stuff so psychotic you wonder if they even realized they were in a TV show in the first place. And some are my aunt.
On Wednesday, the hashtag Fire Gina Carano was trending online following an Instagram post from the actor implying that being a Republican today is like being Jewish during the Holocaust.
That's right, Gina Carano, actor from The Mandalorian, was fired from the show after a social media post where she compared being Republican now to being a Jew in Nazi Germany. I'm sure she feels the same way about the way this country is currently treating Mexicans.
Here is a tweet that Pedro Pascal put out on June 20th, 2018. Hashtag This is America. It is a picture on the top of Germany 1944, a bunch of Jews standing behind barbed wire in a concentration camp. America 2018. It is a picture of a bunch of kids in cages, right? So the comparison is kids in cages and Germany 1944. You know, except for the fact that we are housing and making sure that those kids are okay.
Damn, a second impeachment. You gotta wonder, is this gonna be like a typical letdown sequel or more like The Dark Knight, Empire Strikes Back? Maybe it'll be the Ignition remix of impeachments.
By definition alone, they're inferior films.
It's bullshit generalization. Many sequels have surpassed their original.
Oh, yeah?
Name one.
Yeah. Aliens. Far better than the first.
Yeah, well, there's no accounting for taste.
Thank you, Ridley Scott rules.
Something legislators are saying is we have to expel him so we can't run again and potentially win. Which is true, But it's also insane he was an awful president. He's like a Looney Tunes character that you could trap in a wood box and stick if you put a quarter in it. How bad are all of our politicians if they're afraid to lose to him again? He's going to be 78 with his brain even more rotted from Big Macs and Diet Coke. All he did last time was say how much these politicians suck, and instead of actually being good politicians, they're like, he's constantly pointing out how much we suck? That's a low blow.
Well, I think part of it is Donald Trump's a bully.
And now a report from special reporter Emma Schmidt.
A documentary came out this week that alleged Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, has been using Britney's conservatorship for his own financial interests. This is pretty clear to me just from looking at him. He's got those thin oil tycoon lips. It's so clear to me that he's greedy. Maybe Britney does need help with some things. It's clear to me that she needs a therapist, and I hope she does have one. She also might need a stylist due to her most recent Instagram posts where she is rocking 2012 Kmart couture. But that does not mean that she needs her crusty ass, little greasy-haired dad controlling her every move.
What do we want? When do we want it? Now!
The documentary also pointed out that Justin Timberlake furthered his career by bashing her.
And yet he's left the impression that you weren't faithful, that you betrayed the relationship.
I just want to know, does he really think that it's worth it now? His last hit song that I can think of was Can't Stop the Feeling from the Trolls movie, which sounds like it's for a Yoplait commercial.
I specifically want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson both individually because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed.
Ultimately, bottom line, I support Britney 100%. If she killed someone, it would be feminism.
Biden says he should have enough vaccines for all Americans to be vaccinated by July. That's great, but there's an end in sight.
Yeah, even though this has been one of the hardest years of my life, I've developed great, amazing quarantine hobbies. I've been drawing pictures of Frank, the bush outside my window that makes me do bad things. I've taught myself how to throw up whenever I want. I've always wanted to be abusive to wait staff at a McDonald's. I was able to do that. And I've shut my butt cheeks together with Gorilla Glue. I have 15 minutes until it's a problem.
The woman who superglued her hair is in a lot better shape today. Here's Tessica Brown. No more rock-hard glue.
The Senate Intelligence Committee has said they'll be looking at extremist groups in America like the ones who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. They've also specifically said they'll be looking into extremist left-wing groups as well, such as Antifa.
By most accounts, almost all of the people protesting against the hateful bigots, the Nazis and Klansmen in Charlottesville, were peaceful, but not all of them. In their midst was a sometimes very violent group of protesters that call themselves Antifa, known to not only clash with bigots, but also sometimes with police and occasionally storefronts.
Some people are theorizing the government will abuse these powers in the same way they did after 9/11 with the Patriot Act, using a real threat to justify taking ordinary citizens' rights away.
No way.
I mean, yeah, we claimed we'd only investigate terrorists. Then in 2013, Edward Snowden let everybody know that they were investigating everyone, all Americans, for no reason. If someone works at the NSA, they've seen your dick.
Not me. They won't click the links I keep emailing them.
You took my sonar concept and applied it to every phone in the city. With half the city feeding you sonar, you can image all of Gotham. This is wrong.
There's also been talk of the government using these investigations as justification to break up unionizing or general leftist meetings by classifying them as left-wing terror acts. Because Antifa is so loosely defined, it's not an actual organization, it's more just presented as a large boogeyman by cable news.
The violence and vandalism is being led by Antifa and other radical left-wing groups.
There's all this talk that Antifa's this organized left-wing terrorist organization. Let me just say, Antifa can't be stopped. Antifa's the wave of the future. Every Saturday, me and my friends hang out at the Antifa sympathetic coffee shop and read great works of Antifa literature. Check it out.
Antifa literature? This is Twitter.
Your suspicions have been confirmed. The king of Twitter admits his social media giant is run by a cauldron of bias.
I mean, we like Twitter too, and we like making crazy jokes. You don't think they would classify us as Antifa terrorists, do you?
I don't think so. Why? They would have no reason to. We're just making jokes. We're not Antifa.
CIA, we got a warrant.
Ah, shit.
What?
They're probably going to try to blackmail us or something, so just don't fall for it.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
You guys want to go fuck some kids? We totally won't film it.
No.
No, that's awful.
Really?
No, we don't want to do that.
No, what's wrong with you?
We genuinely don't want to.
No.
It's never not worked before.
All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out our podcast on Patreon. For $1, you get access to that, as well as our full archive. And other than that, we'll see you next week.
Rest in peace, Jeffrey Epstein, CIA. Oh!